So let's go ahead and try some of the collaborative features of Jam with Chrome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite a friend and I'm going to hop on my laptop at the same time. So let's send an invite, and you can email that or you can send it to one of these social media networks. So I've sent an invite to myself. I have logged in on my laptop, and here I can see the chord master, and that is the laptop, and here is the drum. Now, because I'm really not able to do both of them at once, in fact, I'm probably not able to do one of them at once, I will start an auto rhythm on this guy here. Then I can play along with myself on the keyboard here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I can, start with just an autoplay. And what's nice about the autoplay is it really is able to sync up very quickly due to the way they've constructed this. So what's actually very difficult is it's actually very difficult to sync up with the tempo of the kind of continuing drum set. It's actually fairly challenging, and I think it's probably good practice to get your students to be able to coordinate with something essentially like a metronome that's steady, but at the same time which is producing some rhythmic information, which is a little more complex than what you get from a regular metronome. Of course, you can invite multiple other friends to participate, and you can have 3 or 4 people at once, and you can have them practicing with the autoplay features, just making chord changes at the same time. So every 4 bars we're gonna change chords from this to this. Or you can have several of them making chord changes while other people are doing solos over top of it. So there's a lot of variety in what you can do with this, though there are some limitations. And I was actually having a fair amount of trouble playing with it just because there was a slight delay between what the sound input I was getting from one and the sound input I was getting from another. So what I actually had to do was turn the sound off on my laptop. So you probably want your students to wear headphones. One last feature I want to point out is the chat feature, which lets you coordinate events with other people that you're on with. But what I don't see is any kind of audio chat, which would really be useful. I think it would be difficult as things were going to kind of type instructions into this area. I would also find it useful to have a record function. I'm having to record this on a separate piece of software called Audio Hijack. So it would be nice to have some sort of audio integration. Maybe if someone wanted to sing over top of it, that would be a possibility that way. Or to have some sort of live chat feature where you could actually hear each other and discuss what you wanted to do next. But all in all, I think this is ideal. I would use this in a face-to-face classroom with a computer lab so that you can put multiple students directly next to each other and creating pieces at the same time, break them into groups and have them present the compositions they've created, ask them why they chose the instruments they chose, ask them what effect they were trying to create with the tempo, with the chord changes. There's just a lot of fun to be had with Jam with Chrome. So go ahead and jam with Chrome and have a good time.